Hello beer troopers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets. Today we're going to be looking at the beer from Texas. This is going to be my first non-Gesture King Texan beer, and this is from Rahr and Son. Rahr and Sons, I think it's called. This is their Bucking Bock. It's one of their spring seasonals. It's a Hella Bock, German style Heller Bock, and I think it was 7.5% alcohol. Usually Heller Bocks are like the lighter version of a Bock. A lager that's got a little more alcohol to it. It says here on the back, Bucking Bock. Bucking Bock is a traditional German-style spring Bock. When weighted against the pleasant aroma of spicy hops, the slightly sweet malt flavor provides a smooth balance. It braces us for the thaw of the cold winter months, while its sunset's golden hue turns our thoughts towards springtime. Well, it's more summertime now. It's gonna be my first beer ever from Rahr and Sons. I know the girls from the Beer Betties are a big fan of these guys, so I'm looking forward to returning. So we got the Rahr and Sons Bucking Bock poured here, the Heller Bock. And thanks a lot to Will for sending this in as an extra when he sent the McKiller and Gesture King collab called Brewed Rodeo. This is an interesting beer. I'll review it soon for you guys. But there it is. This is the Rahr and Sons, my first Rahr and Sons Bock. That looks like an IPA color-wise more than a Bock. I know it's very dark on camera right now because we're trying to catch the last rays of sunlight. But it's like a dark amber kind of color. Quite hazy. I know the heads is huge, but it's the only glass I have up here. But it looks a little more like, color-wise, like an IPA than a Bock. But let's check out the aroma. A lot of sweet cereal grains. Yeah, sweet maltiness. It does have some kind of fresh grassy, hoppy aroma to it. Yeah, that's like the dominant aroma. It's a lot of like fresh cut grass, along with a subtle kind of caramelly biscuit malt kind of aroma to it. The aroma is kind of subtle. It's not the most interesting aroma you get in a beer, but yeah, a little bit of biscuity maltiness. It definitely smells like traditionally German, more so than like American interpretation. So in that sense, it smells alright, but it smells like a solid brew. So yeah, I know I have a lot of head on this, but I'm gonna see if I can give it a taste. Cheers, guys. A decent amount of caramel in the flavor. Mouthfeel is kind of light, and it's kind of dry too. It's kind of like a dryness that lingers for a while, but I get a decent amount of caramel on it, which is kind of interesting for a lager like this. Some caramel malt or toffee flavors to it. I don't really get any hoppiness. The only hoppy flavors I pick up is maybe a touch of like a grassy flavor to it. Mostly it's just like a real caramelly sweet toffee kind of flavor. Almost, it's got a slight diacetyl flavor, just slightly, a slightly buttery note, and it's just slightly. It's not as intense as you get this in some British ales, but it's just barely there. So rating-wise, for the Rahr and Sons Bucking Bock, or their spring seasonal, the Heller Bock. I'm actually going to give it a straight up 70. It's a good beer. Yeah, guys, really solid Bock. Definitely worth your time. Not anything I would go out of my way to trade for, but definitely worth your time to pick up if you can get it. So yeah, guys, that does it for this beer review of the Rahr and Sons Spring Bock or Bucking Bock. Definitely let me know what you think of this beer if you can get it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're going to say cheers. And we're going to see you guys in another beer review.